I'm fine. I'm watching myself. So I'm trying to think of like how to introduce this. Okay, y'all, welcome to GMT Off Duty. I will be explaining what GMT means in the future. But yeah, I was just thinking, like, what are we going to do while we wait? I feel like athletes are really spilling into my side of things, which is beauty and fashion. And who better to talk about it than me? Don't be afraid to let me know if there's anything in sports that you want to talk about. Send me your biggest conspiracy theories, your biggest questions. My DMs are open. But for right now, we're going to get into what I know is happening in sports with a quick catch up. 5 on my quick catch up is Disney going to the Lynx. Now, I know that's old news, but it's still good news. It's probably my favorite news of the entire W season. I was elated, okay, to find out that she was leaving. I prayed for this. The only thing that probably pissed me off about her going to the Lynx is they never got to play LA, so I never got to see her. But her going to the Lynx was the best news all season. I think that she deserves it, and I have my money on the Lynx. If they do not win the finals, number 4, Studbudz has been officially uncanceled, and you really can't say anything to me because I watched the internet embrace them going on blind or whatever type of dates it was. I watched the internet embrace that and completely forget how angry they were. And, maybe in another day, in another life, I'll touch on Angels fans are a lot like the Beehive. I don't know what you guys go by. You guys, like, I'm not in the fan base. You guys go by Reese's Pieces, and I feel like you guys are more like legions of angels. Y'all did not let y'all do not let people breathe, and I feel like Angel can't even really be like, hey guys, like, chill out, because you guys will be like, Angel, this is our beef. You go sit over there, go make some money, go find the bag. I love that, and I love this fan base. I really do, because when everybody else is trying to make Angel out to be, this isn't even about Angel. I love Reese's Pieces, but y'all got to change your name, say Legions, immediately. Immediately. That was one other day. I thought their day was really cute. I didn't watch it. I can't watch stuff like that. I'm a child, but I love seeing all the content that's been rolling out from it, and I love seeing like interviews, ask them questions about it and stuff.
Y'all both had a good time on your double date you recently streamed.
Out of here. Fiction. I myself had a ball.
So that whole thing has been really fun. It was Studbudz, like, they're going double platinum in this house. You can never make me hate Studbudz. Trinity's back.
Yeah, I just think, damn. Yeah, I just think, holy cow. That was just the hardest thing I've had to go through with injury and everything. So being back, being especially at the home stadium with the crowd behind me, scoring a goal like that. You saw I buried it. I was not going to miss it. So, yeah, I'm just really happy to be back. I miss the team. I miss doing what I love. So, yeah, I'm just joy.
I think sometimes from an outsider perspective, she did everything that I expected her to do. But internally, when you're not playing for a long time, you kind of like forget that you are that girl. And Trin, I'm here to remind you, you're not just Ben's girl, you're that girl. Speaking of Ben, I have been gagged all US Open. I really enjoy that relationship. I feel like we've watched this since the beginning.
They say shoot. Do business with so shoot.
I don't know if that was like before they got together or after. The fact that I'm just now finding out that Ben plays tennis. I thought Ben was a foreign speaking Eastern European or maybe Spanish European football player. I did not know that man played tennis. Furthermore, I did not know that man was from here. Is he from here?
Ben, it's your show now. You can take it over.
What's up, guys? How we doing?
Great. How are you?
Anyway, that goes to show you how much I'm just about women's sports, because who's been Trent's boyfriend. I hope that she's enjoying her relationship, because I am, and I don't want that relationship to ever end. I don't have anything bad to say about that relationship. I do want to address something though, and this is moving into number 2, Sha'Carri Richardson. The difference for me between Trinity Rodman and Sha'Carri Richardson is that Sha'Carri, I just feel like we don't need to know your business. I think we know enough. And if there's a way where like you get the help you need, we have been supporting you through some of the craziest times. And I'm gonna keep supporting you.
Because I support women's rights and wrongs, and that definitely includes her.
Because you are a Black woman and you are only 23, but you see how we don't know anything about Angel's really? I don't know who Angel's with. We don't know anything about Angel. And I want the same for you. You signed a $20 million contract with Nike. You don't have to tell us anything. I just want to see you win so bad. And I don't know much about sports, but I know that you're winning your sport. I need you to win in life as well. I need you on the cover of magazines. I need you at Fashion Week. I need you doing deals with nail companies and nail artists. I need you doing things. And you can't do things if people are seeing you and this is their image of you. I'm hoping that we don't see any more of your boyfriends. Just a little bit. Maybe like, surprises with a wedding. And number 1, Naomi Osaka. Listen, she might not have made it to the finals. Like she might not have won the championship, which is what we all planned. But she's so back. And what a comeback that she's had. The whole Labubu thing, I don't even like Labubus. I think Labubus are little demons running around. The way that I was so entertained by this whole Labubu fiasco. I mean, she's won me over with just the Labubus. Every time I see Naomi, I just want to hug her. And this is the first time that I'm like, she's okay without my hug. Her outfits were so cute. I love the bow. I love bows. So obsessed. Her looks and her fashion genuinely tie in her culture. And that's all I ever want to see in sports. Like I just want to see people tying in who they are into like how they represent themselves and how they show up. And I feel like she does that perfectly. Her hair, her fits, her. I'm so happy that she's back. I personally have missed her. I love Coco. It's Coco. It's Coco Goff. I obsession, but I think like we moved on from Naomi way too fast, and that's what it felt like. It felt like we had moved on, and now it feels like just kidding, just kidding, just kidding. Tennis is a Black women's sport. I know nothing about tennis. I will probably be at the U.S. Open moving forward because it's a Black women's sport. And hello, Ben plays tennis. Who would have known that? 99 cents and 99 seconds. I already know, even though this is my idea, I already know that I'm not going to make the 99 seconds. I just know myself too well. Studbudz was in Vogue. We made it. I am very happy that Studbudz is in Vogue. I called this. When I did the Skims shoot, there was so much uproar in the W space. When the Skims campaign rolled out, there was a lot of discussion about how women who essentially look like the Studbudz, who have really honestly represented what the W looks like in general, in my opinion, weren't represented in that. I felt like if that's a space that they want to be in, where they are in those pieces, whether it's like with Savage X Fenty or whatever, and they want to be in lingerie, they want to do those things, cool. Make that known. Show that through your content. But there's always going to be a space for women like Courtney in fashion. Like I knew that coming into sports. I actually wanted to push that agenda when I first started working with athletes because there's always a desire for androgyny in fashion. That's like clear. The most sought after model is a gay man, and he presents more femme more often than he presents masc. And I think that happens more for men than it does for women. And it definitely happens way more for whites than it happens for blacks. And the reason I say that is because black women are already perceived as masculine in society. And so it's very rare that that aesthetic is pushed to the forefront. And this was an opportunity where that aesthetic was pushed to the forefront. And I have to be honest with you, I feel like on the sports side, it rose to the occasion because the sports side was just the Studbudz. They're amazing. I do feel like Vogue was kind of disappointing. Like on my fashion side, my beauty side, I was a bit disappointed with the overall rollout. And maybe they have more coming, doubtful. I just wish that, how can I say this? I just wish that the makeup was better. I wish that the makeup was more tailored to them. This is Vogue. Do you get what I'm saying? A Nike shoe, Adidas shoe, you don't want any makeup. I'm making you just look effortless on camera. Vogue, I think that Courtney's eyes are like they pierce through your soul. And I think that Courtney belongs in Vogue. I've thought that for a very long time. I think a lot of athletes belong in Vogue. I think that we have really discovered a world of models that have been ignored for a very long time. And they have the build that a lot of people desire because they're athletes. I don't really know how to go about how I would do the makeup without making this about me. So we're gonna make it about me. The outfits, the styling was great. I liked the outfits. I love the outfits. I think the outfits are super cute. The jewelry was more prominent. Maybe it's not even the jewelry. Who's pissing me off? It's the hair and makeup. It's the hair and makeup. There's nothing you can do like with Court's hair is done. And I think it's beautiful. Like I think that they look beautiful. I would have smoked Court's eyes out just a little bit. Like her makeup is a bit feminine. In some faraway shots, you can see that she has makeup on. I just feel like they've been so honest and open about like their energy and their vibe. And I just feel like Courtney's eyes are very piercing. She also has the most favored eye shape in beauty, which is the almond eye, and it's also so I just a little bit, just a little smoke. Like she's a rock star. I probably would have done her makeup a little bit differently just to kind of like bring that stud bud feeling. I don't know. Everyone's kind of acting like the Studbudz are like super cute. Their name is Studbudz. Why aren't we treating them like it? Vogue is a great opportunity to be sexy and powerful and like be a woman. And I just feel like this is a version of women that's not often celebrated and often seen. In my world, in my day to day life, it's seen all the time. But I just don't feel like it's that prominent or prevalent in fashion right now for black women. T, I'm not that mad at. I feel like I would have kept her skin the same, but I probably would have glass skin. Stick with me. She already has these gorgeous eyes. You know, I thought that they were lavender. Did I make that up? Are they not lavender? People are saying they're blue. I think that they're lavender, and that might just be me. Regardless, okay, glass skin. I probably would have put a bit of some, like maybe like something with a little pink inside in the center of her lip, and then like used, I don't know, aquaphor or something. Her lips look dry to me, and then they also look a bit pale. I probably would have bronzed her up a bit too, just a little bit, nothing crazy. I don't think I would have highlighted her or anything, but I definitely would have made her skin look. I probably would have highlighted her. I just wish that in this particular shot, that her skin was like radiant. And on top of that, I think that if her hair, like the curls, look great and healthy and pink, I wish that they put some type of product in it so that they were juicy. Like almost like I wish that this was more of like a wet look on her. I think it would have paired really well with Courtney having a little bit of that smoky. People would have stopped in their tracks. And that's my only point here is that I think that from the sports side, people are like, oh my God, Studbudz are in Vogue. That's so cool. Like they're doing their big one, all of the things. But people who don't care about sports, who only care about fashion, who might be checking Vogue early in the morning on their way to work with their hot cup of coffee, you know what I'm saying? Like walking through the subway in New York, angry at the world. They're scrolling and they see Vogue. I didn't want them to see it and be like, who are they? Oh, W players, okay. I wanted them to see it and be like, that's what I wanted. I wanted people to be like intrigued. I wanted people to be like, who are they? Like, I wanted that's what I envision. I think that if we have a pulse on fashion, then we should tap into it. Okay, yeah, Court might be like, I don't want no, don't put none of that on my eyes. Hide the mirrors. Okay, it's not about her no more. It's not about her no more. It's about the culture. In 2018, 2019, there was a small window in fall fashion of 2018, I think, maybe 2019. I have to look. I've been trying to find it, but I can't. There's a specific model that I cannot find. And either way, there was a small window in fashion where the girls were mask presenting. Like there were like so many dominant women in fashion, like on the runways, in the print work, in editorial. And I feel like there's a hunger for that, especially in Hollywood, especially in entertainment, because when you look at Letitia Wright and her press tour for Black Panther, it wasn't necessarily that she was trying to get gay. It is what it is. Whatever happened happened, but I think that they were trying to go for a very powerful, very masculine look. And it is okay for women to be presented as masculine, as these bosses. Like the world's not going to end. And I think that that's what they went with Letitia because she was representing the Black Panther, okay, savior of all of Wakanda, like the big deal, and she had huge shoes to fill. So I think that that's why they went in that direction and they executed it immaculately. I want to see more of Letitia Wright during that press tour in fashion. I don't understand why we don't see that. Emma Darcy for House of Dragons. Emma in the show isn't even as masculine as they are on the red carpets, on the press tours. And during the press tours, even outside of the press tours, makeup is still masculine. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with doing feminine makeup on the Studbudz. I'm just saying that their name is Studbudz. It's okay to let them play on both ends, but I just feel like when there's an opportunity to do mask makeup, to do mask hair on women, why are we not taking it? I would take it so. So I didn't like it on the fashion side, but I did love it on the sports side. I think it's so cool that they're in Vogue. This was definitely longer than 99 seconds, but I hope you guys get my point. That's my 99 cents for the day. Okay, first up, beauty athlete of the week, Disney. I think that is self-explanatory, featured in Allure. I peeped that. Has any other athlete been featured in Allure? I don't think so. She's eating this year. She's taking it. I'm so sorry. The athlete of the week, Rakia Jackson. Rakia. I think, like, for me, Rakia is the only athlete that is really stepping out of her comfort zone and doing things that might feel uncomfortable. At this point, Rakia is the most prepared to be in certain positions where people might be pushing a certain image on her, and she might be able to be like, no, that's not me. I've tried that. It didn't work. She definitely wins this week. It is just the first episode, but Rakia's been eating all year, and I hope that League Fits and GQ magazine see that and they award her with their weird awards because she deserves it. Hair athlete of the week. I really wanted to give it to Angel because of that skunk look, and then I wanted to give it to Naomi because of her hair. This whole US Open has just been, but I have to give it to Haley Van Lith. I don't think I've seen that change in a long time, like from blonde to red. And I just think that she just did it so tastefully. I am at a loss for words, and that's why she's the hair athlete of the week. Overall athlete of the week, Melissa Vargas. She hasn't done anything. I just think people need to see more of her. Can we get her in Love B? What are the requirements? What does she need to do? Because I'll make sure she does it. We need her in Love B. And my personal favorite, the number one woman in sport this week has to go to my girl Madi. Two reasons. The Fenty Savage run has been living rent free in my head. I didn't even know that Madi had a relationship with Savage X Fenty. I saw some of her fits during All-Star weekend. I didn't even know it was lingerie. Stop the music, okay? Her content as of late has been some of my favorite content to consume. I love seeing it and just taking a beat and really relaxing into it. And it slows me down. I don't know how social media feels about it because every time I watch her content, I'm like, I'm full. Thank you. That's all I needed. Close the app. And I'm happy. Like, I'm like not leaving the app all angry and stuff. Like, I'm really like, she's still creating content that is authentic and is rare. And love that she loves it because I love it. Please don't stop. Yeah, that wraps up my highlights. Highlights. Well, guys, that's the show. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna be doing another one next week. And yeah. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, everybody sweats, but being mediocre is a choice. Okay, y'all, I actually have to go. GMT off duty signing out.